Good morning, friends. We're going for a walk this morning. Mr. Wayne is taking me to breakfast, so I'm making him walk to the restaurant. It's probably maybe a mile one way. That's all right, a good 2-mile walk. I had to get my gloves. And you're going to see us a little better because, as you can see, it is still dark, but there's a little more daylight. I have to get my gloves out of my car.
Ready?
Yep. Oh, it's nice out.
Jojo told me not to let you walk when it's dark.
Not to let me walk when it's dark?
Yeah, somebody's gonna steal you.
No way. They'd bring me back. No. Oh. All right. You hold this. Hold it that way. Okay. All right. It's perfectly fine walking in the dark. There's nothing bothers you. This is gorgeous out. It feels a little warmer than 25 degrees though.
What, you taping you?
I'm taping us. They can't see you. Look. Look. No. Look where it's at. It's only on me. They wouldn't see it unless I do that. You turn your head. Mr. Wayne is scared of the camera. Well, you can see a little more. On the way home, I'll show you even more. It'll be all lit up. The little restaurant we're going to is about, what, a mile? Mile one way, yeah. And, hang on, I gotta put this side up. There. I breathe into my scarf, and it fogs up your glasses. But the little restaurant, it's our little local restaurant. We go down there, what, a couple times a month maybe? Yeah, it's our treat. This time we're just going for breakfast. Usually when we go down there, it's for fish. Because y'all know Mr. Wayne likes cod. At least your bratwurst weren't as expensive as the cod, remember? I got you 5 of them. And the country style ribs. Man, all that meat was a good deal, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
We're coming up on a street light. Let's see, I'll show you we're going to go by the Dollar General they're putting in this little itty bitty town. A Dollar General. There's Mr. Wayne. You don't very often see him. He won't show his face. I'll show you a picture of him. I got one when we were driving truck. He couldn't turn his head because he was driving, so I'd always get him on the camera. Oh, it feels good to walk. I walk all the way up to Rainbow and all the way around that, you know, the full length of that. Come back up through here, go up by the bank and the store, and then go down by the funeral home to go home. So I make a big old circle around town. I want to walk over by the bottle house when it's daylight and show them pictures of the bottle house. That's a neat house, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
How can they build it all out of glass bottles? There's got to be wood in there somewhere.
The outside you don't have to.
Do you remember? Do you know when that was built?
No.
See, I don't either. Well, we better get on that side of the road. They'll run us over. They're coming through here like it's the Indy 500. Yeah. Yeah, the bottle house is, wonder what kind of bottles is that they built it out of. Do you know?
Probably beer bottles.
Old beer bottles. It had to be built around the turn of the century or a little later. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. That's kind of neat. All glass. Day is breaking. Oh, I got to bring the Jeep down. I got a full tank of gas in my Jeep yesterday. Everything was fine. I stopped at the gas station down here, filled it up, turned it back on, and what is it? The EPS and BAS lights come on. I got a little thing in the center of my control panel that has a wheel skid or wheel spin. That light was on, and the ABS light was on, and it's like, what's that for? You know? So right down here, you see, I can't turn this too well, but where that light's flashing, right there, that's the auto repair shop. And they're going to put it on the, they're going to, what do they call it? Scan it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And tell me what's wrong with it. He said it's probably a sensor. Now when Tony fixed the one wheel bearing that went out, it just so happened to be a sensor went out at the same time, and that's why the lights are on. So it's probably a sensor because it drives fine. But you know, that always happens when you fill your car up. If something's going to happen, it's going to happen when you get a full tank of gas, isn't it? Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to stop this a minute. Hang on. There's nothing coming. Hold my glove, baby, please. Okay, I'll be right back. There. Now you can see the gas station. Oh, you got to hold it so they can see it. Just don't hold the bottom. There you go. Okay. They can see. You can't see that too well. It's still dark, but we're coming up on a light. That's where they're going to build the Dollar General. You can see the lights to the inside of the store. That's supposed to be open the 1st of February. This is a beautiful morning. There's our gas station. Kelleva's not very big. I told them I think we got about, what, 400 people in town? Mm-hmm. Yeah, not very many. And the one of my friends on here asked if I ever get on, you know, edgy walking in the dark. I said no, because if I ever come across something that's not right or something bad, I'd just scream and the whole town will wake up. You know? I got a voice that carries, don't I?
Yes, you do.
No. When my kids were little and we lived in Coltmish, I lived probably, 2 blocks from the park there? Mm-hmm. Between 2 and 3 blocks away from the little park where my kids used to like to go hang out. I mean, they weren't real little. They were old enough where they could go, early teens. But anyway, if I wanted them home, I'd just open up the door and holler, and they would hear me all the way to the park. And they'd come running. But my voice carries, so if I ever encountered anything bad, I'd just start hollering because somebody would hear me. Probably half the town would hear me. Anyway, there's our little gas station. Little Blarney Castle. See the price of gas? $2.26. That's for regular, unleaded. You know, we got to Cars going by. So when we used to drive semi, we would pull in there and come right around there where that driveway is. That's where we'd park our truck and go in, and can't see over there yet, but that's the little car lot. Kaskinen Auto and Repair. We got 2 repair shops in town. Kaskinen and Caliva Auto. And that dark area right there is the park, the RV park. And that's usually loaded in the summertime with people, and then fishing and hunting season. That place is open from, well, they open it in April, don't they? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the 1st of April. It's open until the 1st of November. And then they close it up for the winter. But it's always packed full of people. Always, always. We're on, the road's bare. The other morning I come out walking and it was just sheer ice. You could have ice skated out on the road. Yep, that was part of our little town. Now this is, we're going down here, is where the restaurant is, and it's on the edge of town. So anyway, I'm going to pause this a minute, and I'll be back. Hello! Now you can see me a little better. All bundled up. Mr. Wayna isn't talking like he normally does, because I don't know why you're so scared of cameras. These people would love to meet you. You're a riot. He talks to you if you're in a room. He's a hoot. Okay. Hopefully we won't get run over. People up here drive like crazy. That's alright though, the road's bare. Pretty much. The saddest thing we had was last, kind of like, I don't want to say it was a storm, it really wasn't a storm, but we had a lot of rain and snow, and then it froze and melted and refroze, and that's when that Russ boy got killed in his car down here about, oh, maybe 2 miles down the road from here. He lost control on the road and went off into the ditch, and there was a drive with a ravine on each side of the driveway. He hit that ravine head on, and it flipped his car end over end and ejected that poor boy. He went out his sunroof. He didn't have a seatbelt on, but left behind 2 beautiful little kids and a wife. 25 years old. Oh, it just breaks your heart. Well, we better get up here on the edge. There we go. Okay. Is that big old truck coming? That's a big old snowplow. I'm gonna see if they can see the park. They cut down a lot of trees in there. They got looks like a little rooftop over there. It's just like a canopy style thing for people to set up their music or dinners, and they have receptions down there. It belongs to the local Lions Club. That felt good to walk. Now I'm going to go eat pancakes. It's alright, I guess I'll burn them off on the way home. This, I was telling you guys the other day in a chit chat about this one restaurant that no matter what they put in it, it closes down in a couple months. Hold on. I gotta flip the camera around. Okay. You gotta point it at that restaurant, but watch your hands so don't get in front of the camera. That restaurant sits almost directly across the street from Lentz's, who've been here for 40 some years. I told you that in the thing, in the chit chat. But every time somebody opens that little restaurant down there, it's closed within what, John? 3 months? Mm-hmm. If that. But they open up that restaurant, and you can go over here, which is, see, the restaurant's there. Lentz's is right over there where all those lights are. You can go over there and get a reasonably priced meal. You know, like I said with the fish, they can go over there and you can eat fish for $10. Over here they wanted, like, what was it for their fish dinner? Almost $16, wasn't it? And it wasn't all you can eat. And it's like, no wonder they're closed. You can't gouge people like that. People cannot bring a business into this town and think they're going to get rich, right?
Right.
They're not gonna. They're gonna shut down is what's gonna happen. But they wanted to have home-cooked meals. They wanted home-cooked meals, or they have home-cooked meals there, and oh, it was great, and they were gonna prosper and do real good. Well, I think they were opened all of 3 months. And somebody needs to get a hold of this building. I would love to see somebody get that building and make a pizza joint out of it and sell roasted chicken and a bakery, deli, you know, all the stuff that's not offered anywhere around here. You'd have to go 18 miles into Manistee. No matter, we sit right in the middle of everywhere. It seems like it's 20 to 50 miles anywhere around us to find a bigger town. So people need to not think they're going to come in here and get rich quick on us, because I don't care. Calaveras, we're just average Joe people. We all live paycheck to paycheck, and they're not going to get rich on you. And this little restaurant's been here for over 40 years, so you know they're doing something right. Right? And they're nice. It's a nice place. So, there's nothing coming. So anyway, with that, I always told John I'd love to have that building and I'd sell pizza and chicken, and I'd have a little, you know, deli and do some baked stuff. I'd have a ball in there. And it would go good, because you can't go into it thinking you're going to get rich quick, because you're not. You can make a living, but you're not going to get rich. So anyway, we are here at this cute little restaurant on the edge of our town, and we're going to go in and eat. I'll see you when we get in there. Ooh, look at, friends, look at Mr. Wayne's breakfast. And I'm having French toast. Okay, we're gonna eat. We'll see you after breakfast. Well, we sat in there for a while. It's daylight now. We're gonna walk back home, and I gotta get that chicken cut up and cleaned and get in the freezer. Anyway, so we're gonna go for a nice walk home, and I'll show you. You're gonna crack up laughing when you see the color of this restaurant up here. The last people that bought it. All right, we'll just start walking here. We'll stay on this side. See that blue? It looks purple, but it's blue. Blue and brown. What a ghastly combination. But somebody apparently liked that color. It's getting busy now. It's daylight. Oh, I gotta, will you hold this? Where you? Oh, I gotta put my other glove on. Oh. Oh. Okay, we'll wait for this guy. We used to work down that road. Way at the end of that road is Fisher Tank. And that's where we used to work when we'd go down south. And there's our little sign. Welcome to Calabar. Established in 1900. Well, there you go. My house was built in the late 1800s. It was one of the first houses built here.
Bottle house.
Oh, yeah. I should walk down there, but they got a picture of the bottle house here. It doesn't give you a good picture, but that house is built, made all out of bottles. One of these days, I'll get down there and I'll show you. But Calabar was established in 1900. There's our park, and there's that ghastly restaurant. Now, if that isn't Katolish looking, I'll tell you what. I would have changed that. There's no way I'd have painted it that color. That's probably why that poor little place has got bad karma. Mad at the person, whoever painted it. Look at how it looks purple in here in my camera. It's not purple. It's a blue, a deep, deep, deep blue. But it looks purple, isn't it? Okay. And it was called That Place. They named the restaurant That Place in Calabar. Anyway, they were probably only opened, I don't even think they were open 6 months. So, it's busy. And that, oh, I don't think you can see it yet. Huh? I can't hear you.
Pavilion.
Pavilion, there, thank you. He's scared somebody might hear him. He'll talk my ear off when the camera's off. He calls that thing over there a pavilion. It's owned by the Lions, and that's where they have all kinds of going on in the summertime, and our Calabar Days is there. The whole, our Calabar Days takes up the whole park. They have a good time. And then we have a parade. The parade comes right down, right in front of my house, so the grandbabies can sit right out on the porch and watch the parade and gather their candy and have a ball. All right, friends, I'm going to put this down, and I'll show you when we get to the Dollar General how that's coming along. There's our little Dollar General with a big hole. This used to be all flat. This was a little field, and it had two great big huge sugar maple trees sitting right in the middle of their property. And that's it. It's going to be right there. That close to the gas station. Right next door. And then right across the street, we got the lumber yard. Look at the sign. Somso's Lumber. That sign has been up there since 1939? I think they've had the same sign since 1939. It looks like a building out of the 50s, doesn't it? But everything's the same in there, original. Anyway, that's a cute little lumber yard. Now, hello! There. Whew. There's Mr. Wayna. You can't see him. Say hi, Mr. Wayna. He's waving. He's like that. Oh, what was that show? Home Improvement? With the neighbor guy that all you ever saw was his eyes over the fence. That's Mr. Wayna. It's chilly out. Why? It's so much nicer to walk when it's dark because you got the wind now. That wind about kills you. Ooh. So, let's see. I don't know if you can see it. Can you look in there and see Keleva Auto on the phone? Look. They ain't gonna film you.
No.
Oh. Oh, turn it around. It's right there on the other side of Mr. Wayna. That's where I gotta take my car this morning. And he told me I had to either start walking faster or quit filming. Because he's freezing. Let's cross. There's nothing coming. This is where I usually will come down and might get a cup of coffee. No, I won't fall my... Oh. If I fall, he's going with me. I should have had my spikes on. I don't have my spikes on, my boots. I'll hang on to you. Okay. And if you can see it, that's a little barber shop. That's where she does her sewing. Then we got, I can't see it, you guys, because I got the phone turned around, but we got the Lions Club over here. They have a pancake breakfast every Sunday. It's fun. It's good. You can go in there and get a pancake breakfast for about $3. So, anyway. Oh, here we go. Next, we're going into Larry's. But this right here is a little flower shop. Keleva Country Flowers. It's a cute little flower shop. It has all kinds of stuff in the summer too. All right, we're going into Larry's. I gotta turn this camera around because, hold on a minute.
Good. Morning. How are you today? Pretty good.
All fogged up.
Yeah. We're still breathing.
How are you?
Oh yeah, we're exercising. We're getting.
Whew. I gotta take my glass off. I can't see anything.
Maybe.
He does. He's got the small ones in there. He's got the chicken leg quarters for 36 cents a pound. Chicken thighs, chicken gizzards. Yum. I love chicken gizzards. All kinds of stuff. Oh, you don't like them? Oh, I like chicken livers and gizzards. I was just looking.
Well, you're standing there waiting to wait on you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just...
No, I was just checking. I'm there.
All right, good deal.
While you're down there,
I'm fine. I'm just bicycles. I don't know. Captured person. You too. Yep, I won that. I get to retire.
No shit, you got it?
Oh yeah. Mega Million Man. You're gonna have to call me Mega Man now.
Mega.
How'd you like that? It's a riot in that place. See how he is when he doesn't know he's on camera? Walks with his back to me. Look at him. He's hiding. If he could find a log, he'd crawl under it. But when he doesn't think the camera's on, his mouth goes like crazy. It's a riot. And he goes in there to Larry's. That's why I wanted to film it. Because he goes in there to Larry's and they get it going. Hang on, there's a car. There's a truck coming. And he gets in there and he gets to yakking. And, oh my God, never a dull moment. He's a riot. Anyway, we are crossing the street and going home. So, I will see. Oh, that little plate. Why would you want to buy that? That's too tiny. Huh? See that little A-frame house back there behind me? He wants to buy that. For what?
I could stay in it and you could do whatever you're doing at home.
He wants to buy it for his man cave. Well, that's all right. I'll keep the house for the she shed. Oh. He'd get hungry. He'd be home. Anyway. All right, friends. I'll see you when I get